Good morning, members. I hope you're well. It's Thursday morning and what a glorious day this is so far. Very much golfing weather, so forgive me that we're doing maintenance, but from a maintenance point of view as well, it is also perfect. I've just walked up the fifth fairway. I'm really pleased with the recovery from the holocore in the fairways last week. Hopefully if you've played this week at all on either 9 that's been open, you can see that the holocoring has already had such a big effect and positive effect on our fairways. To recap what we did last week is we holocored all the fairways, collected the cores, we then brushed the fairways, we then cut them, and then we put a little bit of a feed on just with a bit of an ammonium sulfate and iron sulfate, and you can see they've got a lovely colour. Obviously everything does look better in the sunshine as well, so that does help, and that'll help encourage the grass to grow. But what the holocoring is going to do over the season is going to help retain moisture in that surface, so we won't need to utilise irrigation as much, and it will keep the grass plant as healthy as possible. On to this week, obviously we've done greens, tees and approach maintenance. Greens and tees have been completed. The team got that finished yesterday, and you can probably see just on the 8th tee now we've got Ben just pro coring the tee over there. So exactly the same process is going on the tees. We are sanding, solid tying in, and then brushing in as well. So hopefully close of play today, we shouldn't be too far off having tees finished. We might have to just do the range tee tomorrow morning. So it's looking like I'm 99.999% sure that we'll have 18 holes open tomorrow, which obviously is great news from a golfing point of view. Recovery on the greens already is going really well. So today we are putting out a granular fertilizer on the greens. If you watched my video from earlier in the week, this is where obviously over the next probably 4 or 5 days growth is really going to kick in, and obviously the sand that's remaining on the surface is going to get right into that sward. So you may recall that it's a bit of a balancing act for us between understanding how much sand is going to affect the blades versus how much growth we've got as well. So you can just see on the 5th green here we've got a little bit of sand on the surface where the fertilizer spreaders have been over. A little bit of sand has built up on the wheels, so you may see a couple of little lines on some of the greens, but it's all part of the process again. We're actually going to put the irrigation on tonight just to knock the fertilizer off that surface. And we're also going to fertilise the approaches as well today. So on that note as well, sorry, lots to go through. Irrigation, we commissioned the irrigation system on Tuesday this week. So Rob went round with our contractor, which means the irrigation system is all live. If you played, you may have noticed a little bit of pooling water here, there and everywhere. Effectively, our irrigation system is, all the joins on our irrigation system are known as compression joints. So until the system is fully pressurized, the joints don't work as effectively as they should. It's all part of the design. So once the system was fully pressurized, all of those compression joints come into their own. And finally, obviously it's a bit of a long one today, but finally stump grinding. You may have noticed yesterday, if you played, we had our stump grinder on site yesterday and today. He's currently just left hand side of the 5th as I speak. He's going to now go across the fairway and work his way down towards the 3rd green. But you'll see we started on 10 and we sort of worked our way across the site. Obviously for me right now, maintenance is my priority. I'm getting that completed and finished. So either back end of tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday, I'll send a small team out to tidy up all of the stump grinds in and around the site. So lots going on this week. I just want to take this opportunity to thank the team. They've worked very hard this week, a couple of long days. We've had a few spanners thrown into the mix as well, with machines not working as they should. So huge credit for the team for getting through this week. And I promise you members, all the work we're doing this week and last week will pay dividends going into this season. So I hope you're well. Long may this weather continue into the golfing season, and we shall see you on the golf course.